Hey, YouTube. Um, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on lately that's kind of messing up my energy. Um, of course, yesterday around between 3 and 5 o'clock in the morning, my dad had went to the hospital. He had called 911. I was up when they came and got him, but it's really intense to think about the what if. Um, he had surgery. He's fine. They're gonna keep him for a couple of weeks, but it's still messing up my energy and my mental health and my depression. My dad and I don't get along, but it's still the concept, the fact that my only parent that I have left is going through a lot. He has dialysis like 3 times a day, and then it's like the other day when he came home from dialysis, he kind of looked a little puffy. His eyes was like closed. I'm surprised that he even got home just in the nick of time. And if anything major happened to him, or somebody would have hit him again, or he would have hit somebody. I mean, it's the blessing, the fact that he made it home. Regardless, it's just it can mess any kid up to the fullest. Um, I don't have that much support system, regardless. I do have my sister, but she's never around. We might talk here and there over the phone. I do have a brother, but he's in Texas. I do have a younger brother, but he's in college in a whole different state. But it's just the fact that it's the fact that to being the only child, to being the only child to end up dealing with my mental health, my depression, and everything else like that is really intense. I have to end up taking melatonin to go to sleep, or drink some alcohol for me to go to sleep. And either way it goes, I think it's stupid to a certain extent that I should not have to take no melatonin or drink alcohol for me to go to sleep. I think after 2019, that's what went downhill. And when I started getting older, I would think it would have been in reverse. I think when I got older, I should have been sleeping like long period of time, but that don't help. That don't work. I mean, it's really intense. So it's like, it's really crazy. I don't want no sympathy. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me or whatever. But it can happen to anybody. To lose a dad, a mom, a grandfather, grandmother, or whatever. But to have a parent in a hospital, that right there is what really kind of like bugs the hell out of me, because I hate hospitals. Ever since my mom happened to my mom, it's like the most craziest thing that no kid or whatever would go through. I can't stand the hospitals. I don't like the hospitals. I don't get the hype about them. Um, it's just how it is to a certain extent. Um, like I said, I just can't stand of the whole situation. It's really intense, like all the way around. Um, I'm gonna put that to the side. The other day, one of my TikTok friends, if I like that, one of my one of my associates friends, I call her, for the sake of myself, I call her kind of like my TikTok wife. I'm not gonna say which one because I have multiple ones. She's going through a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's like she know that she could come to me for everything and anything known to mankind. This is the thing that really bugs the hell out of me, and it never happened to me at all. And I think it's the domestic violence where people would, I don't care if it's mental, verbal, or anything else. I think as a married couple, understand that you go through your ups and downs. But I would never expect for a man to put, or a woman to put their hands on their spouse at all. Like, that is like the most disrespectful situation ever. Is for a man or a woman to sit there and put their hands on their spouse like that completely. Cause I would never, ever would put my hands on my man. Unless if you and your man or you and your girlfriend like getting intimate. If you two are getting intimate to where that you two are having sex, that's a whole other thing. Or you guys going on a date and you guys feel frisky. That's another whole. That's the same thing of getting intimate. Like I would never expect for my man to hit me, like at all. I would never ever expect that. Like I mean, I got raised up around a bunch of dudes. So that none of my brothers or cousins even did that crap. It's kind of like, there's a difference when you play. But then that crap can't get serious. But other than that, it's really intense to get put in that situation. Like all the way around. To a certain extent, right? But like I said, I had a friend that she's gone through a lot. I have a lot of friends that's gone through a lot mentally, physically, whatever. But I would never, I guess because I'm the opposite from them. I guess because my energy is different from them. Of course, as a female, I do get emotional, but I can't put myself in that situation at all. To have a man to raise his voice at me, disrespect me. I mean, it like cars go both ways because you guys both could say something that y'all both can regret at the end of the day. At the end of the fucking day, y'all both can regret that. To me, the fact that they have 3 kids and something could happen to either one of them, and God forbid that shit. Like, mm.